I got a pet psychic to come and talk to my cat. Let me tell you, it is so much fun to say that sentence to friends. There are two basic reactions. Either, oh, how was it? Can I get a copy of the recording? I've been really thinking about doing that for my cat dog bird. Or they avert eye contact immediately. Like, 100% are looking at me, and I say the sentence, so I got a pet psychic to come and talk to my cat, and they just, like, physically cannot maintain eye contact anymore. And I'm so curious about what that's about, right? Like, do they respect me too much to have an image of me in their head, of me telling them that I got a pet psychic? Or do they think that if they aren't looking at me, that then they can just, like, deny that it ever happened? Like, just forget about it and then be able to maintain eye contact with me tomorrow? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like they're afraid that if they don't break eye contact, I'll know that they think it's weird. But, like, I know. Like, I promise you, I know you think it's weird. It's okay. I know. It's good. We're still friends. It's okay. The best part is that they're pained, and they are pained, like, hearing the story. They're, like, in conflict and uncomfortable and in some kind of amount of, like, psychological and emotional pain hearing me tell the story about my pet psychic. But their pain is made greater by their love for me. Like, if they didn't care about me and didn't respect me, then they would just laugh it off and, walk away and it'd be fine. But because they care, it's painful. And I'm sorry, but, like, I love it. Like, it's so funny to me, and it just makes me want to do it even more. Like, I'm kind of a perfect mix of total kook and totally grounded and reliable. So it's really hard for my friends to tell when I'm being serious and when I'm joking, because I could totally be serious, or I could be pulling their leg. And it just wants me to keep pushing it, like, a little further and see how far I can get. Like, I kind of want to say, like, my phone was possessed, so I sent it to Spain for an exorcism. But I got it back, and it's better, although there's some really weird photos on it. Right? And just, like, see how far I can go with that story. Or, like, hey guys, so I'm really in love with my D&D character now, and I really feel like it's actually, like, a truer expression of myself than how I'm currently living. And so I think I'm going to legally change my name and just go live in a national park somewhere off the land for a while. Because that's what I feel like makes the most sense for me right now. That one would be so hard for them to figure out which one was right or not. Like, if I was pulling their leg or not. Oh my god. So their reaction to that first sentence, I got a pet psychic for my cat, just makes me want to keep on going and tell them what the pet psychic made me do. So, first off, the main reason we got a pet psychic was to find out if Nora, my cat, wanted to be spayed or not. She does not want to be spayed. We are all shocked. Like, yeah, I would like my organs taken out. No. But, of course, the whole session was an hour, so we got to dive in a little deeper. And at one point, the psychic is telling us what Nora's saying, and she's saying, humans are very clever. And I really think that they can accomplish anything they put their minds to, and I would really like a mouse. Or a fish. they could get me a mouse or a fish, but that's what I would like. Right. Okay? And, like, let's be clear about this. She's totally right. Humans are unreasonably clever, and it would take me like 15 minutes to go and get her a mouse. But I had pet mice when I was a kid, so I really can't go that far. So the psychic tells Nora that although humans are very clever, they don't often like watching other animals die for fun, and though it is possible to get a mouse, it likely won't happen. We're not sure how Nora feels about this, because Nora is sleeping, by the way. Yeah, the whole time. Nora, during this whole communication, she is in her bed. Eyes are closed. Very peaceful for this whole hour of communication. And hey, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's easier to psychic talk that way. No judgments from me, but you can judge all you want. It's okay. We're in a safe space. So, fish. I think that I can do fish. So I leave for 2 months for work, and I have some time to process this. And then by the time I get home, I'm like, you know what? I can totally do this. I can get her a fish. I mean, they're feeder fish, right? Like for turtles and snakes. It's not like I'm diverting her life path, right? Their life path, right? I mean, I swear that I'm a loving, respectful person who, like, respects life. I'm also just really obsessed with my cat. Yes, I probably have that parasite. You don't need to break eye contact. I know about it. I embrace it. Okay, so the day after I get home, I go to the fish store and I get 4 feeder fish. This costs $1.09. So I'm like, this is a great deal. Like, I can entertain my cat. It's $1. It's going to be great. So I get home. I put them in a nice Pyrex glass bowl in the kitchen floor, and I call over Nora. I'm like, Nora, come here. And she can tell that I'm really excited, that I have a treat for her. She's like looking for the treat. I keep pointing at the bowl. She looks at the bowl. She like walks around the bowl, flips her tail around, splashes the water. The fish are going crazy. And she rubs her face on the side of the bowl and purrs and lies down. Absolutely zero interest in the fish. I mean, like, zero. Like, does not look at them, does not care about them, is not interested in them, is like, this is a great bowl. Thanks for getting something for me to smush my face against. That's so nice. That's it. So now I have 4 pet fish. They are catnip, snack, lunch, and yum. And I had to buy them food and a bowl. And I have to clean the bowl several times a week because I refuse to pay for a water filter for my $1 worth of fish. And it's great. It's totally great. So, definitely recommend getting a pet psychic to come and chat with you and your pet. 5 stars.